what's up guys? Mordy Gilden here with the Samsung Galaxy camera. If you haven't seen this yet, this is a pretty cool device from Samsung. It's a point and shoot style camera. Let's just turn it on for a second. And as you see, it's got a zoom lens in the front here, which you can adjust with the rocker, just like any other point and shoot camera. It's got a pop-up flash. Pretty much what you'd expect. But what surprised people, if you haven't seen one of these yet, is the back of it is not only this big, really, really beautiful touchscreen, but it runs Android OS 4.1. Now, this is very cool because Samsung has kind of, I mean, if you've noticed, more recent cameras have been coming with point-and-shoot cameras, and even some of the DSLRs in the market now are coming with Wi-Fi and connectivity options because they're recognizing that people, we live in a world now where people are used to having instant connectivity. People would rather take a picture with their cell phone because they can load it instantly to Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and email it to their friends, rather than going home and taking the memory card out of the camera or syncing it up with a cable and then loading it up to their service of choice. Being able to do it right from the device is much more convenient. So, we're just kind of, we're becoming a society where people would rather shoot on smaller, dare I even say inferior sensors compared to your traditional point and shoot camera. So this is Samsung's answer. You get a standard point and shoot style sensor. You get a nice zoom, a more effective flash than you would find on a cell phone, but you still get all the connectivity options that you would have on a cell phone. This thing not only runs on Wi-Fi, but you have a SIM card running on the AT&T 4G network, so you can instantly live blog, send pictures as you're taking them, stream directly with Ustream or any of these, Skype even, if you want to have a decent, well, I guess there's no front camera, so that'll kind of be an awkward Skype conversation. But I don't know, I'm just thinking of things off the top of my head that you might want to use this for. I've been playing with it a little bit as both a camera and a phablet sort of device, a phone-sized tablet. I played some games on it. I've been taking some pictures and browsing the web, and it's a great companion to have with me, but I'll be honest, I wish this were the only device I had to carry on me. The truth is that, and this is going to sound weird, but I kind of wish it made phone calls. The device is a little bit bigger than a phone, a little bit bigger than your average Galaxy phone, but it's not terrible if you want to have if you carry a camera in your pocket already, and this thing runs Android and is on the AT&T network. Why can't I just make a phone call with it? So what I actually ended up doing is I installed Skype, and I plugged in some headphones over here, and I was able to make some, some voice over IP phone calls like that. And then I felt kind of happy with it. But to be honest, I really wish that instead of making a camera that happens to run Android, I'd rather see an Android phone that happens to be a good camera. I think that would make much more sense. I know that Samsung has some new devices in the pipeline that are similar to that. They're always upping the game with their Galaxy phones, and the cameras are getting better. I'd love to see a nice, see this over here, 21 times zoom lens with this kind of quality picture, in one of their phones, which hopefully we'll see pretty soon. But in the meantime, as far as how well does this perform, is it worth the money? Well, the Android experience on it is pretty good. It's got a great processor, got a beautiful screen, but it is a little bit bigger than your average Android device of this size screen would be. Is it a good camera? It's an okay camera. It's about what you'd expect for a point-and-shoot camera. It's not DSLR quality. It's not mirrorless interchangeable lens quality. It is better than most cell phones I've seen, if not all cell phones I've seen. It's a pretty good point-and-shoot camera, but for the amount of money, since you have to buy this and you can't get it subsidized with a cell phone plan, or maybe you can and I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware of there being any kind of subsidy on this thing, so you have to pay for it outright. You would have to, justify the price of something that's not the best Android device because of the size and not the best camera for the money. I believe last time I checked, the retail price on this thing was around $600. For $600, you can get yourself an entry-level DSLR, and you can get yourself a really nice small tablet or Galaxy media player size device. That'll be a better fit than this will be. This is a great jack of all trades concept, but as the saying goes, jack of all trades, master of none. I would love to see where Samsung is going with this. I consider this a version 1.0, and I think in the future this could be something really compelling. Hopefully some of the technology used in this will bleed over into their other products, and we'll see a real pocket-sized device that does it all. Thanks for watching.